Vamos curtir uma entrevista exclusiva com Hammerfall, feita pela nossa correspondente internacional, Jasmin St. Chega aí, Jasmin, com Hammerfall.
Joacim, how are you today?
I'm doing just fine, thank you very much. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
You just woke up, had breakfast, so I'm ready to go.
You don't look like you just woke up, so I mean, you look great for someone that just rolled out of bed.
Yeah, actually, I look much better when I wake up than I do in the middle of the night.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
tell you that. So I scare people, after midnight.
We turn into our pumpkins. Ooh. Now, let's see, you guys just had some pretty good publicity, like mainstream publicity with the Olympics.
Yeah, that's
what
weird.
happened with, I mean, right before a North American tour, you couldn't ask for more than that.
No.
What exactly happened?
But funny thing is that this actually started 4 years ago for the Winter Olympics in Torino in Italy. We did a video to support and to help the Swedish female curling team. That's the part of it. But this became like an instant success, especially up in Canada 4 years ago. We ended up on some TV charts. Everyone just wanted to see this hilarious video.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. It's a little Spinal Tap-ish, but on the other hand, we are sports freaks, and they won the gold medal back then. It actually feels like I was part of it. And we're still waiting for my gold medal. Just kidding. Yeah. But this year, the same team went to Vancouver for the Olympics. And on CNBC here in the US, they were talking about, Swedish curling and blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, they were talking about the Swedish power metal band called Hammerfall that did this video with them back in, Torino Olympics and so on and so on. And, people started to talk about this and on the internet and, where. So, I think we got 30 seconds of some sort of fame on national TV here, and at least it helps getting the word that Hammerfall, there is a band called Hammerfall, and this band is on tour in the US. But I'm not really sure if that will help gaining more people on the tour. But maybe next time people pass by and see Hammerfall, I know Hammerfall, but they have no clue where they heard it, but at least they heard of us, and it's a good start.
But a lot of bands are actually even bands nowadays that aren't together that long, they don't seem like they're having fun. When you guys play live, you look like you're having a great time. What keeps that attitude between you guys?
Because we're playing the music that we love. I mean, I grew up on 80s metal.
Right.
I was there when it happened in the beginning of the 80s, and this is, when we had a cup of coffee over at the Hustler store the other, just a couple of hours ago.
Yeah.
Actually, it was the only place I could find coffee, and looking at some magazines at the same time. Just kidding. It's I told the others, you know what? We just woke up and we went to work and we're sitting in Hollywood. At home, some dude woke up and he went to Volvo to assemble some cars. I think we should be really happy with what we're doing, and I think even though you're so fucking bored in between the shows, as soon as the intro starts, it's just like getting the best drug ever. Like you just, yes, here we go. So on a good day, I mean, I'm the king of the earth, more or less, king of the world.
No Sacrifice, No Way. I think that album was probably a little bit stronger than your first 2 or 3 albums. What went into that change, and why did you make it stronger than, stuff that was way in the beginning?
I mean, that's the 7th studio album. I think we kind of polished and developed the sound along the way. We also got 2 new members. We got a new guitar player for that album, Pontus, and also Frederick, the former. He played on the first album, based on the first album. He came back to the band, and I think that really gave us a kick in the ass that we needed, not to do everything exactly the same again. We've been working with the same producer, same studio. I mean, me and Oscar writing all the songs, and after a while, it doesn't get boring, but you're playing it safe all the time. I mean, sometimes maybe you should, let loose and have some fun. I think that is what we did on the, No Sacrifice, No Victory album. And also that's what we're doing now on tour, just no safety chords, we just have fun.
What are some of your favorite songs to play live?
Oh, well, I have 2 songs that I really love, One is Let the Hammer Fall from the Legacy of Kings album, and one is from the new album, and that song is called Hallowed Be My Name. I mean, that is, when we start that song, people just go crazy, and I go crazy.
And what does touring in America mean to a band like Hammerfall? Or being here?
You know, it's just, I think it's cool, you know, to be able to tour. It's the second headline tour, fourth tour overall that we do over here, and I think this also gives good publicity in Europe. That we are actually here doing a headline tour, 5 weeks, playing some really nice venues. I mean, playing House of Blues is really, really cool. Yeah. And
we're taking a photo. Okay.
Yes.
Playing the House of Blues.
I mean, just to get the name going, and no, it's. I think what we're trying to do now is to build something in the U.S.
Right.
We're going to come back in September already to headline the Prog Power together with Camelot and Accept in Atlanta.
Cool, Accept. That's
yeah.
gonna be awesome.
And then we're going to do some shows around that date, and then we're going to release a new album next year. And I think the first thing we will do after that release is come back here for another tour.
Yeah.
But I think that, you know, we have a future here. People like this melodic metal, and yeah, see what happens.
And what did you think? What were your thoughts on South America?
That's one of our biggest markets. Brazil is fantastic. I mean, Brazil, Chile, and Argentina.
But Brazil is the best one.
Yes, of course.
What do you think you'd be doing if you weren't playing music?
I would have my own restaurant, and I would be when you're the boss in the kitchen.
You're the head chef.
The head chef, yes.
What do you like to cook?
Oof.
Reindeer meat, Swedish meatballs.
When it comes to elk, the moose, that is one of my favorites. I love to barbecue. I love to do like a porter steak in the oven, like porter roasts, things like that. I love to cook. That is kind of the passion in life.
And if fans want to buy more of your stuff or buy merchandise, what's your website?
It's hammerfall.net.
Okay.
NET. Or if you go to, you can, there are some links for some merchandise, or you go to the Nuclear Blast webpage, you can get stuff online.
And what kind of message do you have for your fans?
You rule, fans. No, it's, thank everyone for the support. I mean, we're here because of you guys. I mean, you decided to buy the albums instead of downloading the stuff. You come to the shows and you make our life, one great fucking ride.